What's up, guys? Emperor John Kill 3D Gaming here with another video, and a friend of mine gave me a request to do a video about emulation and what's my thoughts. Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? You know, where's the middle ground on it? Because there's a lot of people, unfortunately, who are against it. There's a lot of people that are for it. And then there's points that are caught in the middle. So let me quickly get over by saying that I don't have a problem with emulation. I think deep down, emulation helps preserve the games that these companies fail to meet the demand on. Like, there's a bunch of games that people want to play from, hell, the 80s, 90s, even early 2000s. But companies refuse to remaster, sometimes remake. We've been lucky to get remakes, but either remasters or hell, even ports of the game, unless you emulate it. Now that's the benefit to playing a game on PC, because PC you can emulate a lot of games and you can preserve that history. Now when it comes to big titles, I'd say if you don't want the game, wait for it to go down in price, because I guess some people view it as that, okay, if it's a game that a developer really put their heart and soul into, and then some people are just emulating it, that could hurt that developer and they won't make money off the game, especially even if it's a developer who actually does deserve the game. That would be like everybody emulating The Witcher 3, even though CD Projekt Red is a good studio. That means we could probably we could never see a future installment in that series, because people would happen to have emulated The Witcher 3 over and over and over and made CD Projekt Red believe, I guess what's the point of making another one if we're not just going to make the money off it? Because that's just an example. Because think about it, if you want games to be made, games need to be bought. Now I would say after a while, for games that are from shitty developers that demand the $60 and that demand you know, all the money up front, but their game's a piece of crap, then I would be like, yeah, emulate it. I would say that's an acceptable point of emulation. But there should be a common ground with everybody when it comes to emulation. Should it be viewed as a good thing or a bad thing? I can't say, because I'm someone who's caught in the middle. Don't get me wrong, I've played my fair share of emulated games. Hell, I've owned a jailbroken Nintendo Wii and a Nintendo Wii U with emulated games on it. So I'm no different. And hell, I buy ports of games that are from older models. But it seems like if the companies don't sell you a device, like all these Renaissance consoles that we've had, of these minis, these mini clone consoles come back and forth, and we already know the Nintendo ones are great, the PlayStation 1 failed, and hopefully we're waiting for a N64 mini, I apologize. It's almost like if the company doesn't emulate the game and give it to you, it's wrong. But if they give you a shitty product and you emulate it, you would be considered wrong. No, that's where I would consider emulation, you know, right. For the most part, if you like a game or a developer, I would say buy and support the game. But if you're dealing with companies that you know ain't shit and you want to emulate classic games, then yeah, emulate away. There's just really like a gray area about emulation that a lot of people don't seem to understand, especially some console gamers online tell people, or on YouTube, we all know, like JTech's one of them, saying emulation is theft. Emulation is not theft. I view emulation as a part of preserving gaming history. Now, there's times when it's right, there are times when it's wrong. You know, I don't favor either side. I'm here to give you a third alternative view. That's my quick thoughts on emulation. Tell me what you think in the comments. Tell me what you think about emulation. I'm going to catch you all in the next video. This is Emperor John Kill 3D Gaming. Catch you all later.